Hello students. Today we are going to discuss a new topic, French Revolution. Class 9 History chapter number 1. After discussion, you will be able to get familiarized with the various personalities involved in the course of French Revolution. Use primary sources and evidences. Interpret these sources and draw conclusions. Comprehend the importance of democracy and individual rights. French Revolution. The Bastille Imprison Attack. On the morning of 14th July 1789, the city of Paris was in a state of alarm. The king has commanded troops to move into the city. Rumors spread that he would soon order the army to open fire upon the citizens. Some 7,000 men and women gathered in front of the town hall and decided to form a people's militia. They broke into a number of government buildings in search of arms. Finally, a group of several hundred people marched towards the eastern part of the city and stormed the fortress prison, the Bastille, where they hoped to find hoarded ammunition. In the armed fight that followed, the commander of the Bastille was killed and the prisoner released, though there were only 7 of them. The French Royal Society during the late 18th century. In 1774, Louis XVI, a 20-year young from Bourbon dynasty, ascended the throne of France. He was welcomed by the empty treasure. The France was reeling under tremendous debt, which had mounted up to 2 billion livres. For meeting these expenses, increase in the tax was inevitable. The French society were divided into 3 estates. First, to enjoy all privilege. First estate, clergy. Second estate, nobility. Third estate, big businessmen, merchants, court officials, peasants, artisans, landless laborers, servants. Some within the third estate were rich and some were poor. The burden of financing activities of the state through taxes was borne by the third estate alone. The struggle for survival. Population of France grew and so did the demand for grain. The gap between the rich and poor widened. This led to subsistence crisis. Subsistence crisis, an extreme situation where the basic means of livelihood are in danger. The growing middle class. The 18th century witnessed the emergence of middle class, which was educated and believed that no group in society should be privileged by birth. These ideas were put forward by philosophers such as Locke, the English philosopher, and Rousseau, French philosopher. The American Constitution and its guarantees of individual rights was an important example of political theories of France. These ideas were discussed intensively in saloon and coffee houses and spread among people through books and newspapers. The outbreak of the revolution. The French Revolution went through various stages. When Louis XVI became King of France in 1774, he inherited a treasury which was empty. There was growing discontent within the society of the old regime. 1789. Louis XVI called the State General to pass the proposals for new taxes. The Third Estate formed National Assembly. The Bastille is stormed, peasants revolts in the countryside. 1791. National Assembly completed the draft of Constitution. It limited the powers of the king and guaranteed a basic right to all human beings. France became constitutional monarchy. 1792 to 93. France abolished monarchy and became a republic. National Assembly was replaced by convention. King and queen were executed. 1793 to 1794. It is referred as Reign of Terror. Robespierre followed a policy of several control. He executed all the so-called enemies of republic. 1795. Jacobin Republic overthrown a directory rule France. A new convention appointed a five-man directorate to return the state from 26 October 1795. 1799. The revolution ends with the rise of Napoleon Bonaparte. Women's Revolution. From the very beginning, women were active participants in the events which brought about so many changes in the French society. Most women of the third estate had to work for a living. Their wages were lower than those of men. In order to discuss and voice their interest, women started their own political clubs and newspapers. One of their main demands was that women must enjoy the same political rights as men. Some laws were introduced to improve the position of women. Their struggle still continues in several parts of the world. It was finally in 1946 the women in France won the right to vote. The abolition of slavery. There was a triangular slave trade between Europe, Africa, and America. In the 18th century, there was little criticism of slavery in France. No laws were passed against it. It was in 1794 that the convention freed all slaves, but 10 years later, slavery was reintroduced by Napoleon. It was finally in 1848 that slavery was abolished in the French colonies. The Revolution and everyday life. The years following 1789 in France saw many changes in the lives of men, women, and children. The revolutionary governments took it upon themselves to pass laws that would translate the ideals of liberty and equality into everyday practice. One important law that came into effect was the abolition of censorship. The idea of liberty and democratic rights were the most important legacy of the French Revolution. These spread from France to rest of the Europe during the 19th century. Napoleon Bonaparte. In 1804, Napoleon crowned himself Emperor of France. He set out to conquer neighboring European countries, dispossessing dynasties and creating kingdoms where he placed members of his family. He saw his role as a modernizer of Europe. He introduced many reforms which had long-lasting effects on Europe. He was finally defeated at Waterloo in 1815. At the end of the discussion, you have some homework to complete. Okay, thank you.